Um, I kind of like the change that we did, because it's important in society. TV has a very important place in society, and it shows us, the stereotypes and things of that sort, and we are used to seeing, black families who aren't well off, and a household with maybe not both parents, so it's great that we still get to see a black family in a good light, but it just it changes, the element of the show completely, but it still has that origin feel,
Yeah, I mean, we definitely have put a more current situation on these two characters, which I think is nice. I think it's going to be really great for the audience to be able to relate to and feel like they're not alone, and to feel like, they could be Tandy or they could be Tyrone. And I think that's super important for us, especially in 2018. With everything that's happening right now, we want to be able to impact people and move them and make them feel something that's bigger than ourselves.
From the comic books.
I want to wear the costume. Yeah, are you kidding?
Concerned.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
They're cool.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Well, they have hinted that you might get a cloak.
I'm not gonna say anything at all.
We don't want to get in trouble.
Right. Sure. I mean, it's surreal, but it's perfect timing. And I'm honored that we get to be a part of it at this time. Because I feel like the world needs this story right now, and they need to see a companionship between a black male and a white female. It's the perfect comic to me. I'm a fan now, so.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't familiar with Cloak and Dagger until obviously the audition process started to come along, and I did read a couple of the comics just to sort of understand the tone and the story between the two characters and what their powers were. And then once we booked the parts, we started diving in on the comics, and I think we both just really became big fans of the show, and obviously wanting to do the comics justice, but wanting to create something that brings something from a page to life in a more authentic and real way.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, how did you know?
Girl did a research.
Okay, wow, she really did.
I told her. I slipped her.
Yeah, I actually wanted to be a dancer, rather than an actor or anything. But whoa, that just threw me off guard. How do I still? What was the question?
How did it impact the action, and was it helpful having that background?
Yeah, it's crazy because my godfather is Obadiah Wright, who is he used to dance at Ailey in New York, and he's a very much accomplished dancer. So he used dancing as a way for me to be light on my feet in football. So I would say that I guess I still take some tips from dancing to keep me light on my feet, keep me,
Well, your character also plays
agile.
basketball on the show,
Yeah,
so that definitely
it helps a lot. But wow, that's
So we can have a b-boy battle outside after
let's go. I'm ready.
Shit.
Let's do it.
Yo, what kind of dance were you doing?
Man, I was doing everything. I was like ballet, African, hip hop, modern,
Same,
everything.
same.
Oh, you as well?
No.
Like in the comics, your character's the dancer.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's interesting.
We're
Yeah.
taking a different twist on. So she's a ballerina. Was a ballerina as a kid, loved ballet. And actually, I think within the trailer, you do see Tyrone pick up a sort of a ballerina slipper, which is, as a kid, which is sort of, and then I take the cloak. So, like, or his, what is it, hoodie. So I think that's like what's really fascinating is like they have this one tie to each other, and they don't, like 8 years go by and they have no idea whose this is, what it's about, and then you end up finding we end up meeting each other in the graveyard on that night. So yeah.
She steals my wallet. Goddamn Tandy.